And finally, this weekend marks the 200th anniversary of the British Coastguard. Last year, the service saw a record number of call-outs, with teams across the country using centuries-old methods to help those in need, as Ollie Dickinson's been finding out.
When the worst happens around our coastline, the Coastguard have been at the fore of search and rescue missions for 2 centuries. It's a 3,000 strong force that operates 24 hours a day, 365 days a year. And whilst today may only be a demonstration, it provides a realistic test.
This is extremely typical. We attend around about 160 jobs per year, incidents per year in the Inverclyde and Greater Glasgow area. So very typical as our day-to-day work.
From their beginnings in 1822 as guards aimed at stopping smuggling, they quickly began carrying rescue equipment to be used in the harshest of conditions. Over time, dry suits and motorised boats have helped make some calls simpler, but those in the job still rely on the humble throw line, essentially a rope, as a widely used piece of kit.
You saw my officers conducting the throw line as that initial rescue method, which is exactly what they were doing 200 years ago. It has not changed. We've brought that forward. Granted, the throw line's changed, but out with that, exactly the same conditions as it would have been 200 years ago.
It's not just rescues at water though. As their work has evolved, across the country, many teams are doing more and more land-based search and rescue operations.
So we cover the entire coast of the UK, so anything that happens on the coastline is our responsibility, including lost and missing persons. So we do get lost and missing persons quite often, not even if they're in the water, but on beaches, waterways, etc. We can be turned out to look for these people who are missing, try and repatriate them.
200 years of life-saving down, there's certainly many more to come. Ollie Dickinson, STV News.